I'm here with the president of the Ghana Boxing Federation, who is in charge of Ghana's amateur boxing team, popularly known as the Black Bombers. His name is Mr. Bernard Porty. Don't be mistaken by his uniform. He's the president of the GBF. Welcome to GhanaWeb, sir.
Thank you very much.
The team is preparing for the qualifiers to the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. How is preparation going on so far?
And in fact, I can tell you that the preparation has been very good. We started our non-residential camping somewhere in April this year. And it has gotten to the point that we have to let them come for residential camping. That is why we find ourselves at the Sports Emporium. Because you realize that the beginning, the tempo was very high. And now, we wanted to make it a point that, we are human beings. So we have to strategize in such a way that we reduce the tempo drastically for them to, get the energy, get the power, so that we represent Ghana in Senegal. So that is what we are seeing today, this morning. And as a leader, it is important that early in the morning you pass through the camp to know the situation at hand before you leave them. So that is why this morning you are seeing.
Okay. And how many boxers do we have in camp currently?
I can tell you so far we have about 16 boxers, and a normal circumstance we started with 23 because we are going with 13 boxers. We are going with 12 boxers, but you cannot bring only 12 boxers. You need a diaspora base to be with them. Are you getting it? So as and when they are training, you pull down the number, and exactly that is what we are doing. So as the camp is going on, we keep on reducing the number for them to have some time to prepare the rest who will be representing Ghana. So that is why.
How many females do we have currently?
At the moment, we have 5 female. If I should have the other female who are not contesting, I can tell you we have 4 of them in addition to the 5, because the 5 are going to represent Ghana in Senegal. So they are the solid team we are going to actually go with to represent Mother Ghana.
Okay. The last time, Onela Satut, one of our female boxers, tried to qualify for the Olympic Games, but that didn't happen. This time, do you think she'll be able to get qualification to the Olympic Games?
In fact, are you referring to Farouza?
No, the foreign lady. Onela Satu.
Onela, very well, yes. He got a what do I say, bronze medal. Yeah. That's the second bronze medal. As at that time, second bronze medal is not part of the medal that qualifies one to be the Olympics. So because of that, she was denied. But this particular time, we have asked her to train seriously. And if you monitor her closely in the United States, you realize that most of the competition that he participated in, she was able to excel. Not just excelling, but he was able to get the ultimate prize for all the competition that he participated in. And believe you me, what we have been observing from the day she started in the United States to date, we can assure Ghanaians that we have the potential, and he has the chance to actually qualify for these Olympic Games in Paris 2023.
And how did your team manage to get St. Jima, Freezing McBones, to come and fight for Ghana?
Yes, if you may recall very well, I think his last fight, he made it clear to the world that he has a dream, and the dream is to become a medalist in terms of Olympics. So we have been monitoring, as we are doing boxing, and as a leader or the board members, we have been monitoring the situation in the boxing industry. So if you have a Ghanaian who finds himself in the United Kingdom and is a professional boxer, and then the Olympic allows the professionals with some minute fight or some few fight, they are allowed to participate. Why not? We don't need to kill his dream, but rather we have to get close to him and make sure he actually represents his nation. We spoke to him. We did a lot of work to actually convince his management, and finally we have him here. That is why you are seeing him here this morning, to actually train with our local-based boxers. Do you understand it? Our style of boxing is a little bit different. He has been in United Kingdom for so long. So it is important that we bring him to come and join the team. And as a team, we have to move together. That is why today you are seeing Freezy here training seriously to make sure he achieved the purpose for which he said he wanted to represent Ghana.
As his presence inspired the boxers in camp, would you say his presence here has inspired other boxers?
Yeah, why not? Every local-based boxer wants to associate himself with the international-based boxers, because we need to share ideas. Sharing ideas actually uplifts your knowledge. It actually lets you grow in whatever you are doing. So I can tell you for a fact, he himself, when he came, we went to Makati here, when you see the way he associates, they socialize with them, nobody will tell you that the guys are very happy to have such. And it makes the competition very tough here. Okay. It even make you let you the local-based boxer that it's not a silver platter. Yeah. Because if you are to say that you are the champion here, who knows that one day somebody will come from outside to come and actually unseat you at your position. So it has made the game very, very, very good. And I can tell you, we are all happy here, and I'm also happy to see them this morning that the spirit is very high. The spirit is also burning. Okay.
Now, one would say, okay, you talked about boxers being able to qualify if they've gone professional, but they've fought just small fights. One will ask, Samuel Takyi wanted to be part of the team. Why is he not here?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Initially, he came to me that he wanted to be part of the team. So he wrote to me, and then he said, no problem. But he came with conditionality that if he's able to join, this is what he expects the federation to do. You understand it? He was actually demanding money that was actually pledged by the president, that which is the $20,000 that's supposed to be used as a developmental fee. You understand it? And secondly, he demanded that before he joined the team, he should be given a scholarship, that is Olympic scholarship. So these are the conditions, and I can tell you we don't have the power, but ours to facilitate, because it is the president that pledged that he was going to. And I was told by the ministry that part of the money had been given to him. You understand it? So if he says he's coming to join, he's welcome. Do you understand it? But those conditions are supposed to be meant for him to. But looking at the situation, the court thought it wise that currently, or the situation now is not prepared psychologically. So we have other qualification to actually find ourselves in. So we are going with this team. If the way that is calling for to represent, the one there qualifies, it means we have to find him another weight for him, because don't forget that he fought in 57, that is the Tokyo. But now he has shot up in weight. Do you understand? The weight has increased to 63.5, which is light welterweight. Do you understand it? It's a different weight altogether. Are you getting it? But there is somebody there. So that is, you need to allow the one here who is already here to represent. If he goes, and luckily for him, he's able to sail through, why not? It means it's good. If it's not, we can give him another platform for him to also represent and make sure he also qualifies for.
So from what you are saying, he doesn't have to go through the qualifiers?
No, he has to go through.
Okay.
He needs to.
It's just the case that maybe you are not going with him.
And that is what I'm saying, that somebody is there, because don't forget that he said he was not going to do amateur. So because of that, we have to ask somebody to come and replace him. And the one who came to replace him was the one that went to the Commonwealth Games. And that guy also came out with a silver medalist. Do you understand it? So we cannot just pinpoint. But what we need to say is that as a federation, or are we the leadership, it is important that we give them the fair playing ground for them to justify. It is the justification that he is finding it very difficult to do. Do you understand it? Because we are for national interest. We are not for personal interest. So if you're a boxer, you've been there before, you say you wanted to represent Ghana, we don't have any problem. But we have a selection criteria that each and every one must pass through. Okay. And we have told him that really if he wants to join, it is important that he must come to contest with those who are there. Okay. That is all.
Okay. Now let's focus on our chances of qualification. When you went for the Commonwealth Games, you won 2 silver medals and 1 bronze, right?
Very well.
Yeah. Now we have some of the boxers over here. I've seen Umar Wahid, I've seen Komi, I've seen Mensa. Are these boxers, would you say, have gotten enough exposure from the Birmingham Commonwealth Games?
Yes, it's true. And you know, it's not even the Birmingham alone. Just recently, if you may recall, we just came from Uzbekistan, which is the World Championship. And the World Championship is equally as the Olympic Games. You understand? So if you have the likes of Wahid Umar, who is even an Olympian, he's an ex-Olympian. He actually represented Ghana in Brazil. He is a 2-time bronze medalist.
Okay.
So the terrain will be very slim when it comes to Africa that is going to. Are you getting the point? Yeah. So we have a lot, and I can tell you that it is the ultimate that we are looking at. It is not that we are going to participate. And you know, Ghana stand very tall.
I know you have to go, but how many boxers do you think you can qualify for the Olympic Games?
I cannot assure you too much because it has been very tough because now a lot of people...
10, 9...
Oh, it is this particular trip, it is only gold. And the whole of Africa, we are all going for only 7 medals for the men, and then the female only 6. The whole of Africa for this particular tournament. So we are praying to make sure that out of the 7, we get 3 thereabouts.
All right, thank you very much. So that was the president of the Ghana Boxing Federation, Mr. Bernard Quarty, talking to us about Ghana's preparations for the 2024 Olympic Games Qualifiers, which will see Ghana's Black Bombers, who are Ghana's amateur boxing team, travel all the way to Dakar, Senegal for the qualifiers, and hopefully look forward to qualifying for the Olympic Games, which will take place in Paris in 2024. Well, at the last Olympic Games in Tokyo, Ghana was able to win 1 medal through Samuel Takyi, but this time Samuel Takyi is no longer with the team. But in his absence, we have some boxers who have also distinguished themselves, who won medals for Ghana at the Commonwealth Games in 2022, which was hosted in Birmingham. We had 2 silver medalists and 1 bronze medalist, and they are all here with the boxing team, and they are preparing for the Olympic Games. Well, Onela Satut, one of Ghana's female boxers in the US, is also here, as well as Seth Jima, popularly known as Freezy McBones. Hopefully, they get to qualify for the 2024 Olympic Games. Reporting for GhanaWeb, my name is Joseph Adamafiu.